shards. Time if you're going to boost, certain arts ought to be
Make it
effective.
count.
Activating skill.
Stop right there!
A chance!
Make it count!
Activating skill.
Barry!
Here's our chance!
Here's some
Bam!
If you're going to boost, I do it now.
Make it count!
Activating skill.
perfect chance!
Activating skill. Deploying shards. Time if you're going to boost, certain arts ought to be
Time to
effective.
go all out!
Make it
Activating
count!
drive.
Zypher active! Bam! Here's our chance!
Keep it up! It's working! Gotcha! Perfect chance!
If you're going to boost, I do it now.
Flames! I won't lose!
Make it count!
Ah!
A chance!
If you're going to activating skill.
We're down there! Ha!
I'm going!
Activating
Yes! There
skill.
we go!
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That was flawless, Katra!
Stay on your toes. That one means business.
I'll take you on.
If you're going activating skill.
Go, Ketra!
Certain arts seem
Keep it
to
up!
work
It's
better.
working! Time to go
Locking
all
up.
out! I'll take you on! Time to go
Initializing drive. If you're going to boost, I do it now.
Flames!
If you're going to boost, activating drive.
There, Barry! A chance!
There!
Perfect chance!
If you're going to activating skill.
Some more!
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
I bet physical attacks would work. Activating skill.
Go, Ketra!
Oh, yes!
Sucker!
Perfect chance!
If you're activating skill.
Go. Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You were a great help, Fairy.
Watch out. That enemy looks
Deploying
strong.
shards. Time to clean up. Full boost. Time activating. Boost gauge limit increase.
Nice! That went great.
You kick butt, man!
Path's all clear.
Deploying shards. Time to clean up.
Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Hey, that one felt pretty good. You did wonderful, Fairy.
Watch it. I'll take you on. That one's big.
Certain
Make it
arts ought to be
effective,
effective. Full boost. Certain arts ought to be
Keep it up.
effective.
It's
Activating.
working.
Boost gauge limit increased. Activating skill.
Go, Ketra!
Stop right there!
I won't lose.
Activating skill.
Extend!
Activating skill.
I detect treasure.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, man!
Certain
You got this,
activate.
son.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Dance! I won't lose. Time to go all out. Show me, Lady Ray!
Here's our chance.
Go, Catra!
Obstacle. Oh, these figures look excellent.
That was flawless, Catra.
I bet
take
physical
you on.
attacks would work. Certain arts ought to be effective. Placing shield.
Perfect chance! No! Yes!
Activating skill.
More.
Catra!
Activating skill.
Bam.
Activating skill.
You picked the wrong guy
Looks
to
like your
fight.
boost gauge is maxed
Butt,
out.
man!
Watch it. That
Deploying
one's big.
shards. Time
You
to
got
clean
this.
up. Full boost. Time to go on the
Make it
attack.
count.
Certain arts ought to be effective.
Brace
Activating skill.
Vandalize!
Boost gauge limit
All
increased.
you on, yes?
Cert activating skill.
Do your worst!
Activating skill.
Catra!
Bam.
Activating skill.
Perfect chance! There we go! Yes!
Activating skill.
There's a little more.
I can live with this.
Nice job, on yes.
Watch out!
Deploying shards.
That enemy looks
Time if you're
strong.
going to
You're
boost, I do it
fast,
now. Full boost. Time to activate. Boost gauge limit increased. Activating skill.
All you on, yes? Going all in.
Make it count.
Activating skill.
Huh, looks like a chest.
I can live with this. You were a great help, Agnes.
Yeah.
Initiating combat. Let's have some fun. It's tea time.
Nice. That went great.
Why not hit him with the water?
Take this.
Activating skill.
Nice. That went great.
You did great, Van.
I'll take you on. Keep it up,
Activate.
son.
Boost gauge limit increased.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, Van.
Threat level
Deploying
up.
shards.
Be extremely cautious.
Activating
Here's a
skill.
little more.
Perfect chance! No! I won't lose.
Certain arts will be more activated. Boost gauge limit increased.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did great, Van.
Path's all clear.
Okay.
I detect treasure.
I bet physical attacks would work. Deploying shards. Time to clean up.
Hit him fast, babe.
Activating skill.
Catra! A chance!
Activating skill.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
An enemy mod. Wanna clear him out?
That's quite the posse. Certain arms want to be effective. Full boost. Activated. Boost gauge limit increase.
Praise Arusha and the flames. You did wonderful, Fairy.
Looks like your boost gauge is maxed out.
Bet we can rest there. Whew. That hits the spot. That hits the spot.
Indeed.
That looks like a nice chest.
Welcome, friends. How good of you to come. You sure took your sweet, sweet time. What's wrong? Lost your sense of urgency now that the countdown has stopped?
Screw off.
I've been looking forward to beating your ass.
You're going to pay for everything you've done.
You've hurt everyone here to some extent. Reset and Fairy in particular.
Melchior is a criminal of the highest order. He and Dantes have done much evil, and will likely go on to do more if we do not stop them in their tracks.
I bet the destruction of Cray was your handiwork too. Even if you yourself didn't pull the trigger, you drafted the plan personally. Tell me, am I wrong?
So you've been going through that reporter's belongings, hmm? Well, you almost hit the bullseye. I didn't merely draft the plan. I dotted the I's and crossed every T. Only I could have envisioned such a marvelously devious scheme. Much to my delight, that wonderful little village was a rare model of racial harmony as well. The boss was beside himself with joy when I told him of my plan. We had to deliver results to our investors, and we did so by wiping Cray off the map.
You evil piece of...
You know full well that those investors wouldn't have expected you to go so far.
Oh, they most certainly did not. In fact, they were terrified beyond belief. Their reactions were utterly priceless. Eau Claire's in particular was gold. You should have seen him. He went as white as a sheet, and his voice was quavering like a little girl. I can hardly believe the famous Beauty's blade is his offspring. She's rather lucky she doesn't take after...
Shut up. In my line of business, I deal with so-called bad people on the regular. I don't discriminate, as long as they've got some sense of right and wrong. I'm willing to take work from Heiue, Jaegers, thugs, and hell, even the society. My door's open to them all. Not you, though. You're a special kind of bad. You didn't just cross the line, you obliterated it. Then you and your boss continued on your merry way like nothing ever happened. I know the Oathbreaker is partly to blame for how you turned out since he abandoned you and all, but frankly, I don't give a single shit about that. All I care about now is sending your ass on a one-way trip to hell. I've heard enough of your goddamn voice. What do you say to a one-on-one brawl?
Are you serious?
What an amusing proposition. I assume you're planning to rely on that Grendel of yours, no? But even with that tool at your disposal, defeating me alone is too great a task for an empty shell like you.
You son of a...
What does he mean by empty shell?
As I feared.
I may not be privy to the finer points of your relationship to the boss, but I stumbled upon a rather enlightening detail about that very subject. You were once held in one of the DG cult's lodges. Couple that with the knowledge that the boss was one of its high priests, and it's easy to imagine what exactly went down between you two.
He stabbed himself?
Wait! You aren't.
Oh, but I am. If you offer up your life within Pandemonium, you will be reborn as an undead.
This is eerily reminiscent of the Immortals and the Great Twilight.
So that is how Dante still lives.
Exactamundo!
What in the world are those markings?
He's just like the others that were resurrected. No, he might be even worse.
Indeed, their revivals were incomplete. Unlike them, I have become one with Pandemonium itself, so my power far surpasses theirs. Now then, it is time for the event of the century, the prelude to the end of everything as we know it. Before the world is devoured by darkness, I'll enjoy a most wondrous feast. I'm going to dine on your blood.
He's about to attack!
You are not taking a bite out of me!
You bastard! Don't let him get the upper hand! We're gonna trounce this psycho! I'll take you on.
I guess this is where we say goodbye.
If you're going to boost, certain arts ought to be effective.
Got this! Great circle of light is unto us the breath of life!
Boost gauge limit increased. Certain activating skill.
It's all you. Darkness.
Here's our chance!
A chance!
Certain arts ought to be
Going
effective.
all in.
Boost level activating
Unleashing
skill.
force strength! Lance mode activated, Gamma! Driver!
Boost gauge limit raised. Certain arts ought to be effective. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit raised.
Chance!
Activating skill.
You're wasting your time.
Placing shield.
Perfect chance!
Certain arts ought to be
Going all
effective.
in.
Activating skill.
Get it?
Activating skill. Boost activating skill.
Catcha!
Boost level max. Activating skill.
First chance!
Activating skill. Sir, activating skill.
You really don't know when to quit.
I won't lose!
Boost level maximum. Activating skill.
Your thickness!
Boost gauge limit increased.
Time to go all out!
Going all in.
Keep it up! It's working! Time to go all out!
Going all in.
How can you be so stubborn all the time?
Keep it up! It's working!
Going all in.
Time to go all out! Keep it up! It's working!
How can you be so
Activating skill.
A chance!
Boost level maximum strength. Activating. Boost gauge limit increased.
You're joking! What's this? Don't tell me. The fun's over already.
Thank the goddess for that.
I trust you understand what happens when an undead has been vanquished?
Time for you to accept your fate.
Oh, but the party had only just gotten started. What a bummer. Oh well. The boss's plan will come to fruition all the same. He will make sure the whole world is engulfed in pandemonium. Or perhaps you will spread it in his place.
What a ridiculous notion. Van would never do such a thing.
Exactly. Whatever happens, we'll overcome this ordeal together.
Yep, just like we always have.
Damn, guys.
How boring. This is no fun at all. Well, whatever. There's no telling what the future has in store. I hope it involves all of you suffering the most gruesome deaths imaginable. I want you all to succumb to fear and despair.
And I want you to shut up and go to hell already. Oh, and before you do, let me ask you one thing real quick. We got a message from someone by the name of C. Was that you?
Oh, I had nearly forgotten about that.
What on earth are you blathering about now? I didn't... Wait. See? I wonder...
What? You know something?
As if I'd tell you. I wouldn't want to spoil someone else's surprise, but I will say that it's not the boss. I'll let your imaginations run wild from there. Don't trouble your pretty little heads about it, though. After all, you'll be dead soon enough.
Creepy to the bitter end. Wouldn't shock me if he was only pretending to know the answer. You know, just to get a rise out of us.
You really think he would do that? Actually, that's a silly question. Of course he would.
It's very much in character for him.
Either way, we're gonna have to put a pin in the whole thing with C. Now that everyone's least favorite nutcase is down, all we gotta do is take out the mastermind. And once we've returned the city to normal, life will all go back to the way it was. We're almost at the finish line, gang. We just gotta make one last sprint to the end. I can see Mr. Prez sliding us a big, fat paycheck under the table after all's said and done. And that'll pay for all the sweets and sauna trips we could ever want.
My dude, please get some new interests. I'm begging you.
Still, that sounds super fun. It does, and I'm sure Dad will compensate us. After all, he did say we can consider this a job from him.
We're due a proper celebration when this comes to an end.
Agreed. I suggest we go all out and aim to make our gathering the other day look modest by comparison.
Sounds like the perfect time to crack open some cold ones.
Oh, I didn't take you for a beer drinker. All the ones I know are old men.
I mean, we can all get some wine and champagne together.
But I'm a minor.
All right, time for the final stretch. We've got a Genesis to claim and a Dante's to thresh.
Right.
Hell yeah! Let's rock!
Whew, that hits the spot.
Deploying shards. Time if you're going to boost. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit increase. Activating skill.
All you, Agnes.
Activating skill.
I can live with this.
Looks like a chest.
You are a great help, Agnes.
That's quite the posse. Activate. Boost gauge limit increased.
Perfect chance. Yes.
Activating skill.
There's a little more. That's far enough.
You're open.
Man,
Activating skill.
hit him fast, Fairy. Here's a little more.
Yes. You're open. Petra.
Certain arts seem to work better. Activating skill.
Perfect chance.
If you're going to boost, I do it now.
I detect treasure.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You were a great help, Fairy.
Deploying shards. Time to clean up.
There's a little more.
I'll take you on.
Sucker.
Mary.
If you're going activating skill.
Here's our chance.
Full activating. Boost
Here's
gauge
our
limit
chance.
increased. Activating skill.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
You kicked some real tail,
A
Catra.
treasure chest. Watch out.
Deploying
that
shards.
enemy looks strong.
Time to activating skill.
Go, Catra!
Activating skill.
Perfect chance. There we go. A chance.
Activating skill.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van. What in the world?
A vast amount of spiritual energy is converging around that point.
I believe it's safe to say that beyond there lies the heart of the tower.
Rest point discovered.